Hello everybody, this is my review of the Sunminx by Mf8. So, basically, this puzzle is actually a variation of a hexahedral puzzle, like a cube, called the Sun Cube, which basically allows you to do 45-degree turns, and then you can turn it again, and yeah. And it makes the puzzle get all scrambled up in really interesting ways. This is the dodecahedral version. So basically, the way you solve this puzzle is first you get it back into its cubic shape, and then you unbandage the edge pieces by looking like inside the cube a little, and you might not be able to see it, but there's like these tiny bars here. And you have to permute them you have to orient them correctly in all the pieces. And then you have to reduce the centers. So these corner triangles are in the correct spots. And then you have to reduce the edges to something like this. And then you have to solve the Megaminx. And then you have to deal with parity if you get any. So really, I find the solve to be, like, the turning starts off pretty bad. At first I wasn't happy with the puzzle because I paid $100 for it, and I was like, why did I pay $100 for something that turns this bad? Over time, I've basically just, like, broken in the puzzle just by turning it a bunch for the solve. And it turns a lot better now on most of the faces. So yeah, I think the quality of the turning is excellent. And I think it's never popped on me. It does catch a lot, but some people say it catches on every turn. I personally haven't had to deal with catches that much. Like, I think it's only messed up one of my algorithms. And since this puzzle is tight, it doesn't pop. So, there is this rattling sound inside the puzzle, though. I'm not sure what it is. But I think it's kind of like the AJ split Megaminx, and that it might be something that helps the cube turn better. Or, like, no, not turn better. I think it makes reassembly easier. But yeah, I heard it's one of the hardest puzzles to reassemble. So maybe there is something that makes it easier in there. But maybe it's just the core being all rattly. But now, the sticker quality is very, very good. Although occasionally a sticker will shift a little or even fall off, like this one fell off. But I've figured out that using Very Puzzle Clover icosahedron stickers and Radiolarian 2 stickers to replace those tiny ones really helps a lot. And yeah, stickers won't fall off a lot. It only happens occasionally, as I've probably already said, but yeah. The solve is pretty difficult at first because you can't see. Like, usually you'd either have to do this to look at what orientation the bars are in, or you just have to have good vision and look in there very carefully. Chewy, who is a member of the Twisty Puzzles forum, sells custom stickers on his website that show the bandaging. But I did something really stupid, and I bought the stickers, but I scrambled it before they arrived. I scrambled the puzzle. And that was just a stupid idea, because the bandaging took me forever to get back. But now that I've actually done most of the puzzle, and now I'm just on edge, mainly just edge reduction and a bit of center reduction, it's pretty easy. Or it's, like, it's pretty easy after that. It's actually, it's actually a pretty fun solve after you get rid of the bandaging, and I probably only find it good because I have solved the Sun Cube multiple times before, and I think it's really fun. Like, both are very interesting puzzles, but this one in particular, it's not just like... It's not just beautiful, it actually functions well, kind of like Aton Star, which is another over-the-top, well-functioning puzzle that you wouldn't expect to be good, but yeah. So, is it worth it? I'd say mostly yes, but there are a couple problems. I mean, first of all, there's like the stickers falling off, but you can easily order replacements from Chewy's Custom Stickers, and you can also the bandaging too is really annoying, and it's really hard to get the bandaging out if you don't have the special stickers, but I have bought the special stickers and they should be here by the time I get back from my vacation. So yeah. And I also don't really, I don't know, like, I don't even know what I was going to say. I knew I had another point to make about why you shouldn't get it, but I kind of forgot. I mean, it is really frustrating when something happens or goes wrong. I heard about a guy who was like so pissed at the cube he started like cursing at it. And honestly, I didn't get to that point, but with the internal bandaging, it just like, I don't know, it was really annoying. Still not enough to make me rage, though. Alright, I think that's it for this review. Bye.